Hey, handsome, welcome back to the Joe Bro Show. My name is Michael. I am Joe Bro number 1, joined here by Anthony, Joe Bro number 3. Off screen, we are accompanied by Joe Bro number 5, who will remain anonymous because he is underage. Stop putting your children on the internet. It's weird. Joe Bros number 2 and 4 are currently in the North Pole District Court, in a last-ditch attempt to get themselves off the naughty list.
Yes.
All I'm saying is good luck with
It's
that.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
All right, gentlemen, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Quizmoise.
That's what that is. Is that the
That
okay?
is, well,
But that's how
I
you want it to
anticipated.
fit.
Yeah, what's
Okay,
wrong with
nothing.
it? As we are recording this, it is December 22nd. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And what better way to celebrate than by listening to some beloved Christmas tunes? We just saw the movie White Christmas
That was beautiful.
for the first time.
And we saw the Little Drum Boy.
Little
the
Drummer Boy,
Christmas,
Hark the Herald Angels Sing,
Joy to the World,
Joy
of
to the World.
course.
All this good stuff. But tonight we're doing something a little bit different.
Okay.
I'm going to share with you folks the strangest Christmas songs I have ever seen.
All right.
And now I want to make it clear right from the get-go, this is not like a, top 10 weird Christmas songs. This is not like that, because in our family, we are no strangers to unusual, uncommon Christmas songs.
Of course not.
We like some weird stuff. Don't shoot me, Santa.
Don't shoot me, Santa.
If you haven't listened to the Killers' original Christmas music, you're doing
All
yourself a
fantastic.
disservice. Go and check it out after you've watched this video, of course. No. This is a story.
Okay.
This is a
Alright.
story.
All right.
And before I tell this story, I have a question.
Okay.
Who would you say is the queen of Christmas?
Miley Cyrus?
Miley Cyrus.
Nope. Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
I was gonna say Sabrina.
Boom.
Oh, okay.
Way ahead of you. Mariah Carey with the 25th deluxe anniversary edition of her seminal album, Merry Christmas.
Seminole.
What does that mean?
Seminal.
Yeah.
Like a milestone.
Oh, okay.
I'm just like Taylor Swift. You need a dictionary when you're listening to me.
That's
That's
You're
what
exactly
her
like
people
Tay.
say.
Tay.
But I mean, you cannot deny she did do something when she dropped her all-time classic banger, All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got her little cute video that she drops. I know number 5, you said your friend is a big fan of the annual
Yep.
Mariah Carey return video
She drops a new video every Christmas.
of her
Like
being
every-
thawed
like
out
every November.
like November 1st.
Oh,
last few
and
years.
she does that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she is the queen of Christmas. Most people believe that Mariah Carey is the queen of Christmas.
Sure.
However, most people are wrong because the real queen of Christmas is Elizabeth Chan.
Who?
Elizabeth Chan. Does this image not radiate holiday cheer?
Is this a like a Christmas picture? Like that
She is the queen of Christmas. That is her whole thing.
that's her whole
No.
thing.
She only does Christmas music.
Does she
What?
do the like weird minimalist like white people stuff that you see on YouTube? Like the beige one note Christmas like aesthetic?
This
Or
is not. You'll see. She's got more of
Okay.
a Christmas aesthetic
I hope so.
coming up. Elizabeth Chan is an enigma.
Okay.
I want to say another thing right off the bat. First of all, the first thing I said was that this is not a top 5, top 10 thing. This is a story, and the story is about Elizabeth Chan.
Oh.
But the other thing I want to say off the bat, this is not just to dunk on Elizabeth Chan and trash on her music. There's more
Alright.
to it than that. That being said, I am going to dunk on Elizabeth Chan and trash on her
Oh,
music
sure.
for just a little bit. This story, my fascination with Elizabeth Chan begins about 6 years ago at this point. I was in the car with our beloved mother listening to the local Christmas radio station, and this little ditty came on. And eventually, I think, it'll start playing some music.
Oh.
And
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want this year? I'm gonna give you the best gift ever.
Oh, you know what? I think I've heard this song.
I probably showed it to you. So,
That's great lyricism.
so what do you want? What do you want this year? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
Don't tell me that over and over.
So that's where it all started. And needless to say, Mom and I were not thrilled with the composition of the song. Mom in particular found it kind of materialistic because it's all about just the gift. It's just the thing
Sure.
that you'll be getting.
Sure.
And that's all that's going to make it the best Christmas ever.
Yeah.
But if you know me, you know that I'm never satisfied just to like leave something be.
Sure.
I need to know more. I need to dive deeper. And boy, did I dive deep.
Okay.
It starts with some of her other music, like this.
The Jingle Bells?
Taylor Swift Shake It Off parody.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
What? Oh.
All the fields we go.
Like it's
Why is she singing it
like it's
that?
bad, right?
So
Yeah.
okay,
like
so it's
so-
not even. It's not like.
Obviously a stupid idea.
I don't even want to call it like a parody.
No,
because
it's not, though.
Just sticking the lyrics of another song into a different
Yeah,
song,
yeah.
and hoping it works.
And this
And
is Christmas.
it doesn't.
And Baby Jesus has a stinky diaper. I don't know if we'll be able to see
Oh,
that.
yep,
maybe on
yep. Saw that on the
Oh, like, look
mini
at the wise
screen.
men are, yeah.
To be fair, I think that's very historically accurate. I have to assume it happened at one point or another.
I mean, statistically,
I mean, if
he was
Jesus
born.
was fully human,
I mean, yeah.
then he had to
Mary
have-
was born without sin, and
Yes.
Jesus is the Son of God. But that doesn't mean he was born without stink. You know,
Yeah.
just as your average person,
Yeah.
you need,
right?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
what is that? What is the? What is the?
that must be from the original Taylor Swift video. So that on paper, it's like I'm gonna do Jingle Bells, but I'm gonna do it to the tune of "Shake It Off" by Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Like, who thinks that that's gonna work? There's enough goofiness where like you could make it work. I feel if you cheese it up enough, but I think, and we'll see. I believe more evidence of this later on.
All right.
I think she like actually thinks it's good.
See,
There's something about her delivery, her presence in that video
yeah.
that's like, take me seriously.
Does anyone actually like this?
Mm.
Well, we'll get into that a
Okay.
little bit.
All right.
Well, I've got to just. I disagree. If you wanted to do this weird mashup of
Yeah.
Taylor Swift and Christmas, why would you not take Taylor Swift lyrics and put it in a Christmas song so it sounds like Christmas instead of putting lyrics to a regular song, which
Well, I mean,
which it doesn't sound like
You
Christmas.
have-
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like
a
if
good
you
point.
you got the bells and the
Yeah.
whatever else they have in Christmas music.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the bells, that's all you need,
Yeah,
really.
yeah,
That's a good point. I'll have to ponder on this.
right. Because then it no, just because the lyrics are there doesn't make it a Christmas song. To be honest, because it just doesn't like you're not gonna listen to the music of Shake It Off and be like, whoa, Christmas. Cause,
Gets me in the spirit.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of lyrics, it wouldn't let me embed this particular song in the presentation for some reason. But I do want to do a quick little critique of some of her writing before we get into the deeper story here. So, Mary, Mary. Now, first of all, credit where credit is due. This song brings the funk.
Okay.
If you
Alright.
and like I'm not like playing it up like she must have invested in like a good producer or something for this particular album that Mary Mary is on, because like it's got a groove to it.
Okay.
So if you got to listen to an Elizabeth Chan song, listen to Mary Mary. It's a good one.
Right.
But the lyricism leaves something to be desired. So we begin. Your presence is very necessary
It's beautiful.
to offer thee a customary
The-
greeting for an extraordinary
Okay.
exemplary time of year. Now, I know that says exemplary. That's the word that's typed out. But just rest assured, she says exemplary because,
for like the
because it doesn't fit with the meter of the song otherwise.
okay.
What else we got? From February to January, waiting on this planet, Terry, to greet my beneficiaries on my favorite time of year. And then
On
to
my
all
favorite
my
time of year?
yada,
Oh.
yada, yada, yada. This is like one of my least favorite things is where people use big words slightly incorrectly.
Yeah.
Like the core of the meaning is still there, but you would never quite use it in that context if you're using it correctly. To greet my beneficiaries. Like you don't the beneficiary is like who gets your stuff after you die. Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
you don't
Is
and
she dead?
like no, she's
She died right after
you know
writing
in
the
the
song.
sense that her family is beneficiaries, like they're receiving things from her because it's the season
Sure.
of giving, sure, but you don't like walk into a room and be like, greetings, beneficiary.
Right.
If on my favorite time of year grammatically correct,
It doesn't feel grammatically correct.
Isn't it during or
D-
something like that?
On my
in-
favorite day of the year.
Greet my beneficiaries on my favorite time of year.
Day on my
favorite
day
day of the year.
Right, yeah. To offer thee, it's like if you're gonna commit to the old timey
Sure.
speak, you know.
Fully. Man.
Yeah.
It gets, you know, then the chorus comes along.
There's more?
And yeah. It continues after the initial chorus. We are very merry. Woo. The happiness is statutory.
What?
Wait.
As the
Wait.
kids say, pause.
Wait.
So I looked it up and it means like established by the state. So
sure.
Again, using words slightly incorrectly.
I mean,
But not only is the happiness statutory, joyousness is mandatory.
Oh my god.
And that just feels like a threat.
Well,
You will be holly, you will be jolly, so help me God.
Enforced by the state, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So mandated, state-forced happiness and joy. That's scary.
Yeah.
That's Big Brother, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't read the
for
book.
sure. Yeah.
I didn't read it.
And then feeling very celebratory, et cetera, et cetera. So that is the artistry of Elizabeth Chan, the Queen of Christmas.
Okay.
But I always want to know more. I want to know the story. To hear Elizabeth Chan tell it. She's a classic American dream. She quit her soul-sucking corporate job to pursue her true passion of creating Christmas music.
I did that.
Full time. Oh, you did? Exactly
A
that.
few years back, but
Yeah.
For how long?
Okay. Well, congratulations.
10 years.
10 years. Yeah. Wow. All right. Good for you.
So you started a few years back, but there for 10 years.
Yeah.
So what about her?
So there is some evidence of this claim, such as this video that she uploaded recently of her working on her first song, a Thanksgiving song.
Still learning.
She's still learning, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Dead serious when I say this, like, no hate. If you can hear some of the stuff that I recorded when I was like first writing songs and first learning to play guitar, it's not pretty. So, okay. Great. Here she is pursuing her passion in the earliest days. I'm not entirely confident that I had what appear to be multiple cameras recording me while I was writing my earliest songs.
So you tell me she's an industry plant.
You're getting ahead of me a little bit.
Oh.
All right.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this bit at the end.
Come home for Christmas.
It's not a Thanksgiving song.
She tried so desperately
might-
to write a Thanksgiving song, but it turned into a Christmas song. It's like
And
a
that's what she
problem. Whoa. Oh,
Now
God.
you might be wondering, who are all those people in the room?
AA meeting? That's no.
I'm wondering too. This is the earliest video available on her channel. It was uploaded 12 years ago, but it was labeled as Christmas song number 14, implying that there's even earlier stuff that she has, hidden from the channel, which happens all the time. And on her most recent album, 12 Months of Christmas, which came out 2 years ago,
That's a lot of
she
months.
actually recorded like a full-fledged version of this.
Oh.
So let's just listen to a little bit of a.
Hide all the toys. Santa is coming. Poor girls and boys. They will have nothing. 'Cause I will have them
Again, a very threatening aura.
She'll have all the
The
toys.
toys, yeah. I think the implication.
How old was she when she wrote this?
An adult, I believe.
Ooh,
I kind of like that.
this feels like, I don't know, that weird like 80s like type stuff where those like weird artsy experimental music
Where they're just
videos.
like-
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
like the guys with the red hats.
Devo.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now this appears to be her workshopping the all-time classic Taylor Swift Jingle Bells mashup.
All right.
And so let's just check and see how the people feel. She think she does a lot of talking.
Dashing through the snow.
So she's smiling, she's laughing, she's playing along, but she really does not seem prepared for the
Yeah.
laughter in response to this obviously goofy idea.
Right.
So this is what I'm saying. I feel like there's a kind of a lack of self-awareness going on.
Yeah.
So I had to know more. And I found in the December 17th, 2018 edition of The New Yorker
Going way back.
an article called The Queen of Christmas. Now, I'm not going to read through the whole thing, but I will skim and just point out some stuff. On a recent morning, Elizabeth Chan, America's most successful and perhaps only full-time Christmas song singer/composer, was waiting in a dingy back corridor of Macy's to meet Santa. Ahead of her in line, children whined and shopping bags rustled. A tinny karaoke version of Deck the Halls piped through the department store speakers. Chan groaned. "It's really generic," she said, of the song. And this is why we need Elizabeth Chan to spice up the repertoire.
Sure.
Like,
Spice it up.
Big
Right.
Jingle bells and
It's
shake it
just-
up.
Shake it
Yeah.
up. Sure.
So she laments that everybody has the luxury of dealing with Santa for only a month, but in her household, it's a year-round issue. When Chan was on the verge of giving up, a colleague suggested that she put out the songs herself because, she's shopping it around to promoters, managers, record
Sure.
labels. No interest. Can't imagine why. $10,000 Kickstarter campaign later, she released an album called Everyday Holidays. The single Fa La La landed on the 2013 Billboard chart right between two songs by Kelly Clarkson.
Wow.
Perhaps if
Whoa.
Mariah is the queen of Christmas, I would say Clarkson is the princess because she's got a few
Sure.
originals that have had some traction in recent years.
Okay.
Chan has now released 7 albums. So again, this was as of 6 years ago. Chan has now released 7 albums and had 4 Billboard hits, including this year's Best Gift Ever, a song she wrote for her husband, which reached the top 10 earlier this month. Now,
For her
this
husband?
Her
is what-
husband's.
I mean, as in like that's
all you got.
that's
for
the
your
love
husband?
letter. Yeah. I doubt he wanted a
This is
song.
where
for
this
Christmas.
is where you're.
I bet he
Well,
opened
if
up
you're
the
married
CD.
to Elizabeth Chan, it's a year-round issue. So what else do you expect?
Sure.
So, wait, this is where your alarm bells go off?
At this point,
You're telling me she hit the top 10 of Billboard, the most popular songs in the country,
mm-hmm.
in between 2 songs by Kelly Clarkson, the original American Idol. And there's like none of them have had any staying power. Like
Ooh,
she
good
is not a
point.
well-known.
So I don't know what fa la la is.
Right, exactly. So I was skeptical of this. But I did find, this is a third-party source, year-end 2013 Billboard charts, that number 7 AC tells us that it did in fact peak at number 7 on
Wow.
the Billboard Adult
Huh.
Contemporary chart. That 13, I think, if I was reading this site correctly, that 13 indicates it peaked at 13 on just like the Billboard Hot 100. I'm skeptical of that.
Sure.
But I haven't
Yeah.
dived in. So again, this is a third party thing, but I also found stuff on the Billboard website that confirms, yes, this song appeared on
Wow.
the Billboard Adult Contemporary chart. Not the Hot 100, so that phrasing was
Okay.
a little misleading,
Sure.
but it was a top 10 hit on a Billboard chart. Okay, fair enough. But the wording something still didn't sit right with me about this article. The wording of it was like weirdly vague. Like, you know, normally you have this like kind of human interest thing. You got an interview and you're just like kind of going back and forth. You hear a lot of like details about the person's life. She loved the Christmas traditions in her house, like writing a letter to Santa and being good.
How is that?
Yeah, I guess it
this-
wasn't a tradition for the rest of the year.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
so I
but-
guess it's a really good thing though that it's a year-round problem. So
Because-
she's constantly
right.
being good.
yeah, there we
That's-
go.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Each year on Christmas Eve, the family would gather at her uncle's house in New Jersey. Do we learn more about this uncle? The things they did at his house in New Jersey?
Wrote letters to
why
Santa.
why that uncle? And they be
They'd
good.
be, they'd be good. Yeah.
So yeah, something's just
Sure.
not clicking with me, and it all started coming together.
Okay.
This one little, almost like little throwaway line. They kind of just gloss over this bit. In 2012, Chan quit her job as an executive at Condé Nast. You know, Condé Nast, the publishing house that owns publications such as Pitchfork,
What?
Wired,
No.
Bon Appetit, GQ, Vanity Fair, Vogue, and, oh yeah, The New Yorker. The magazine that this article is being
No
printed in.
way. No way.
And there's more. In one of the articles I found on the Billboard website that discusses, you know, her new success with, you know, this chart existing song, not chart topping, chart existing. She talks about how she wanted to write a song. This is in reference to Fa La La. I just wanted to write a song that encompassed the timelessness of spending the holidays with your family, but with a modern feel.
Sure.
Says Chan, who wound up producing the track herself with coaching from an old friend, Grammy Award winner Steve Lillywhite. You know, Steve Lillywhite, who has worked with artists such as Morrissey from The Smiths, Peter Gabriel,
What?
the Dave Matthews Band, The Killers, the Talking Heads, U2, and the Rolling Stones. You know, her old buddy. She just gave him a call and said, hey, I can't afford you as a producer, but could you just give me a few tips, a few pointers? So, I hope I've made it clear why Elizabeth Chan is truly the queen of Christmas.
Yeah.
No.
She is the embodiment of the American dream. It just goes to show that with nothing but a little passion and some help from your friends who are well connected in the music industry, you too can quit your grueling corporate job at one of the largest publishing houses in the world and achieve the impossible.
That's beautiful.
The rabbit hole goes so much deeper than it has any right to with this woman.
Why?
I
thought that was it.
Now this is my opinion. I want to make it very clear with the language that I'm using. I'm not making any explicit allegations. I don't have any hard evidence of this. But I'm pretty sure she's like buying a lot of her views, or at least she did years
Okay.
ago, because there's a pretty steep drop off from her most popular videos to her like mid-tier videos. It's like 600,000 and then like 6 videos later it's less than 50,000.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem very natural.
No.
This video has 50,000 views, the best gift ever, but only 32 comments. That doesn't seem like a lot to me. That's just kind of a gut feeling.
No,
I
yeah.
could be
Yeah.
wrong.
32 is not a lot. I agree.
I also like that she hearted this comment that sounds like a complaint.
yeah.
Wait,
I
what's
was just about to say.
Every single Claire's store across the globe has to listen to this starting in September because this song was created. She's like, thank you. I love that. Like, I don't have any hard evidence of this, but it seems clear to me. I am of the opinion that she probably called in a favor at the New Yorker to get that piece written about her. So I don't think it would be, from my observations, it would not be beneath her to
Yeah.
get some bots to
Absolutely.
view her videos, follow her accounts. What else we got? Yeah, she's sued Mariah Carey.
She sued Mariah Carey?
Yeah.
She could have won that, right?
I saw this headline and I was like, I'm not even going there. Like, you had to pay to read the whole article anyway. So I was
Oh.
like, this is too much. I'm in too deep now. But, I guess Mariah Carey tried to trademark Queen of Christmas, and Elizabeth Chen is like, actually, I've been the Queen of Christmas. I want to make it absolutely clear to everyone watching and to you fine folks. I'm not trying to like cancel Elizabeth Chan. This is not like a call out video. Like, look at all the awful things Elizabeth Chan has
Go to
done.
Twitter right now.
I'm just so confused.
Yeah.
Like, why was this brought into my life? This has been so. Why have I done this?
That's a great question. Yeah.
I'm asking you.
Oh,
This information has just been in my head for so long, and I just needed to dump it on somebody.
Yeah.
I just think it's such a odd story. Just this little corner of the internet. This rich lady, presumably, I don't know for certain, but I have to assume
We can assume.
this well-off woman has the luxury to quit her job and just kind of have Christmas fun all the time. And she just keeps doing it.
Yeah.
For seemingly not a ton of people.
Right.
Any closing thoughts, gentlemen? Because that's all I got.
It seems like somebody somewhere, either in her family or her friends, has just funded this.
Oh, it's a total
It's
vanity
like-
project.
It's like a much bigger version of like your wife comes to you and says, "Hey, I really want to all those little bracelets I make the family for Christmas. I want to do that full time."
That's exactly what.
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
Yes.
Except she knows super rich people, so it's like
Babe, I really think I could get on the radio.
it's like possibly more lucrative. Except
To an extent,
she doesn't get many views anymore.
Oh yeah.
when
on
when
YouTube.
did she
subscribers.
sue?
Shit, that was 2 years ago as well.
Oh.
So I guess maybe
fair.
in the run up to her most recent album, she was trying to get the word out. No, tis I.
It was all just a political stunt to make sure people focused on her.
There you go.
And she released the album at the time that everybody was looking at her.
There you
It's
go.
all. Mhm.
It's Elizabeth Chan is playing 4D chess.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
we played right into her game.
We did. We really did. So yeah, Elizabeth Chan, if you're watching this, which I don't think is completely out of the question, to be perfectly honest.
Elizabeth Chan, comment down below what you think.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. I'm not trying to take away from your joy. Clearly, she gets something out of it,
Oh,
right?
of course.
It's just, but if you're not Elizabeth Chan and you're watching this, it's weird, right?
It's weird, right? Elizabeth, stop watching right now. Everybody else, guys, this is weird. This is weird, though.
Well, a very Merry Christmas from us here at the Joe Bro Show. I certainly hope, because I've got hella ideas. If we like this format, if I'm sure you have ideas as well, we got games that we got to play.
I want to be on the other couch.
You want to be on the other couch?
I want people to see the anime poster I have.
That's probably a good idea.
yeah.
It's
actually.
Killua
Yeah.
from Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we can discuss this. Yeah.
He's the queen of Christmas.
If you enjoyed this, let us know. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. All that good stuff. And we hope to see you in the new year. Have a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Happy Hanukkah if you celebrate. Happy Kwanzaa if you celebrate. Happy other thing. Witching night, solstice. It's a solstice.
winter solstice.
Solstice just
Yeah.
Winter
happened.
solstice.
Happy New Year. That's a secular thing. Everyone's down
Yeah.
for the new year.
Actually, that's not true. I was just speaking to a friend the other day. She hates it. Yeah.
What?
She's gonna be working, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're gonna be working on the New Year?" And she's like, "Yeah, no, I don't like the New Year, but at least I'll be surrounded by people who are excited about it."
Oh, well,
And I'll
that's
be
nice.
like, "Okay."
Feed
She's
off
like,
that
"It might be
energy
the
from
first time
crowd.
actually that I'm happy about the New Year." I'm like, "Oh God."
Huh.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So there are
Well,
some people.
I gotta get to that.
Happy time.
Happy time.
Yeah.
Merry happy.
Merry,
Yep.
Merry happy.
Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful evening. There's a lot more to come here on the Joe Bro Show. And that's just the start.